Video series is about introduction to programming using Python 3.8. Uh, no prior experience is required, so any students or professionals or even retired people, anybody who wants to learn programming can watch this video series and get started with programming. So it's a basic, very introductory course to programming, and we will use Python for it. We'll go over the basic concepts of programming and of Python, the fundamentals, and also we'll try to do certain problems so that you get a real feel of what exactly programming coding is, and then you can build up from there. So the topics covered in this video series will be Python fundamentals, which will be like fundamentals of any programming language, right? And then we'll also go over the different data types which are there in Python, which help you manipulate data, which help you do your tasks, right? Then we'll go over object oriented Python, what exactly object orientation means, classes and objects, the paradigm which is there. We'll also go over exception handling, how you handle exceptions which can occur, right? And file handling, and finally we'll summarize that whatever we have learned, and also see the way forward. So this is a very introductory course. You should not expect that you will become an expert after doing it, but yeah, you will have a fair idea what exactly programming is, and you will solve good problems, and maybe build some confidence that you can take up in the next level that you want to go. Problems are very important. Programming itself is a very practical skill. Once you will do it, only then you can understand. So we'll focus a lot on doing problems. Now, talking generally about programming, mostly for people who are very new to it, so it's nothing but just giving computer step by step instructions to do a task, right? Computer does not understand English, Hindi, the normal uh, human languages. So to give instructions to computers, we have to use computer languages. Python is one of the easiest and most popular computer language. So we will learn that. We have to learn that if we want to give instructions to computer, right? And programming is about doing tasks and giving those instructions to the computer to perform those tasks, right? General advice while learning programming, as I said, it's very practical and time taking skill. Only once you do it, then you can understand how it works, right? You feel more confident and you understand it better. Very testable, verifiable skill. So there's no assumption here. Whatever is happening, you can test it out and then you can see if it's actually there or not, right? Any concept that I talk about, you can verify it very quickly on the terminal. I'll show you how to do it, but it's very sort of out there kind of skill, which makes it very very impressive, right? Then other thing is, so very big problems if are there, we have to divide it into small problems so that we can give those steps or those steps of instructions to computer, and yeah, it's addictive in a good way. So about Python specifically, Python is one of the most used and easiest programming languages. It's used widely in task automation, web development. It's a very big use case. uh, Data science, image analysis, making games, networking. So lot of application Python has. So why not then use it if it's so easy, right? And it has a lot of application that you can use for real stuff. Then why not learn it, right? And this is another reason why you see this kind of a growth over the last 7-8 years, that it has become one of the most popular languages in the world, right? So step one, I think, should be to install Python so that you yourself can uh, get comfortable. So you can install Python by going on python.org downloads. I'll just show. So once you open this website python.org, then you go to download and you can download the 3.8 version. So this is what we will use, right? If you have a version which is older than this, that is also fine, but this is the latest one. Actually 3.9 is latest, but Yeah, that is just come out. 3.8 is what is the stable that we will use. So you can download depending on your whatever OS you are using. If you're using Windows, you can download the window file, or using Mac, or using Linux. Right, once you have downloaded in Windows, you will have to add it to the path, so you can add it, right? And once you have downloaded, you can just go to the your command prompt or terminal and write Python, right? And this should, three arrows should show, so this will mean that Python is installed. So yeah, this is it, right? So Python basic structure, so we will go over this, and let's get started with Python.